Hi, I'm Kyle.
And I'm Cammie.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this video to learn more about us, our family, and why we're so excited to be on this adoption journey. We met on a cruise, believe it or not.
We were both living in different states. We each decided just to get away and take a cruise. We met for the first time on a ship just outside of Rome, Italy.
We got along right away and kept in touch through phone calls and texts for a better part of a year before we started dating long distance. About 2 years after that, Cammie relocated up to New York and we got married.
My side of the family is pretty small because both of my parents were only children. But that makes the family that we have so much more important to us.
My side of the family is huge. Both my parents have multiple siblings and I have over 30 cousins. We're lucky enough to live close to my parents and sisters, so we get to see them all the time.
Between both of our families, we have 8 nieces and nephews that we love so much. And it's important to add, we are animal lovers, especially me. We have a rabbit named Tim. We recently lost our dog Buster, which was such a blow because we loved him so much. However, we will be expecting a new addition to our family in a few months, Austin, an 8-pound poodle. All of our pets are really friendly. Our nieces and nephews love them and play with them too.
Cammie's caring nature drew me in. Her love for her pets was just the beginning of her selfless care for others. I watched her work find her in contact with many of those in need. And I watched her take a personal interest in everybody that she came in contact with. It's this selfless nature that lets me know that she's going to be the best mother a child can ask for. She takes a personal interest in everybody. As an attorney that served children and families in need, and as a teacher for special needs children and those in hospital care. I watch Cammie with her nieces and nephews and can see the wonderful mother she'll be to a child. I'm usually chopped liver at family dinners when Aunt Cammie's around to play with instead. She's a wonderful cook and not just vegan dishes. It amazes me how well she can coordinate making both meals at once. In the fall, you'll find Cammie cross-stitching and cheering on her Gators football, which is always an interesting sight. She's a natural multitasker, so she's going to be a great mom.
If someone were to ask me to describe Kyle in one word, it would be caring. He cares about all aspects of his life, and he gives 100% to everything that he does. By trade, he's an engineer, and he leads the teams that build large buildings, and he takes such pride in what he does. He brings that same passion to woodworking, which is how he spends a lot of his downtime. He has built all kinds of things, including a 2-story playhouse for his nieces and nephews. But what Kyle cares about most is his family. There is nothing he won't do for me or any other family member in need. He is such a caring and compassionate person. I know he will be the best dad. Kyle and I started some great traditions in our married life.
Yeah, we're lucky enough to see the 4th of July fireworks from our backyard. My parents come over and we make an evening of it.
We also love to walk our dog along the boardwalk around our neighborhood. We see so many of our neighbors, their children, and their pets that way.
And Christmas is a favorite holiday. We take turns spending it in Florida with Cammie's family, eating Mexican food and playing with her sister's children, and spending it in New York, going to see Santa Claus and watching my sister's children open their Christmas presents.
We live in a nice neighborhood in suburban New York. We're close enough to New York City that we can visit all of the museums and parks and shows if we want. But most of the time, we prefer to stick closer to home.
Our neighbors are a mix of people, from retirees to young adults to children with families. We have a nice apartment with lots of room for little one. Cammie loves to cook, so it's a good thing we have the kitchen that we do.
And we can't wait to convert our guest suite into room for a baby.
We've been wanting to grow our family for a while, and we've tried for years to have a child.
When we didn't get pregnant naturally, we went to fertility experts and had all of the treatments, and we were really hopeful that they would work for us. But as is sometimes the case, even the best medical treatments just don't work out, and having a biological child is just not possible for us.
But we've kept a positive attitude because having a child has always been important to us. That's why we're so glad adoption exists.
And that we are able to make our dream of parenthood come true.
I hope this gives you some insight into who we are as a couple and who we hope to be as parents.
We want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video and learning about us and our family.